Guten Tag. So today we're going to have a walk, and yeah, it's like we just came home from grocery and just enjoying the view. And do you like that? Do you like the sound of the water? I really like the sound of water. Not because it's like I came from the south and we're surrounded by seas, but it's like for me, water refreshes me. Water refreshes my soul, you could say. And because of this, like I don't know what's with water that I feel calmer, that I feel much more like it's a kind of release that I needed every day. And especially that me, in my case, like my job is to write, and it's not really like the thing like it's always a pleasant thing to do, because writing stories doesn't really mean to me like I will feel gratified all the time, because there are some, like for example, like if I write about Elaine, his life is really like distorted, and because I've been writing him for days, it's a feeling that I have to release all the time, and it's like a feeling that I have to get out. It's a feeling that I have to do something else. It's a feeling that I like to do, like I have to get out of the house just like this, and like remind myself, ground myself, remind myself that I am not him, because it's so distorted. And I don't know if you feel like this, but this is really the feeling that I get every time I write his parts, and not just his parts but the rest of the characters, especially if the feelings are involved. And because my feelings are I'm so heavily invested in each work that I do, in each work that I write. It's just like, you see this, people talk about shadow work, and people write a lot about shadow work, but no one really actually sees how shadow work works. Do you understand what I'm trying to say? Like, not everyone sees how shadow work works, but what you're seeing now is the actual me doing shadow work with you. Okay, so it's like in the previous video I mentioned about like first draft requires me 6 months of pure release, and right now I'm in the first draft of the second book, and it's requiring me to release a lot of things about my past, about the traumas that I have collected, and kind of studying myself deeper than I used to. And now it's like I'm trying to organize myself a bit. That's why I have to go out and have some sunshine and remind myself that yeah, this is not me anymore. Like Elaine, that was so distorted, like his world is so distorted that it's like, yeah, I had those thoughts before, but this is not me. That's me in the past. But it's somehow like, because it's so deep within, it's really so like, how should I say, like it affects me so much, like because that was me, and it's like you're witnessing me mourning for myself, mourning for the old self that I lost. And it's a heavy feeling, because it was like I don't want to dismiss it, like okay, it's in the past, and what's the past now doing in my present life? But I don't know, for most people, they're not aware that the past is still haunting them in the present, and that's then the cause of every misery that we're putting ourselves into unconsciously. And Now it's like I don't want to be the kind of person who will continue the generational trauma that caused my family, generations of my family, to be in this bubble. Like just the attempt to pop the bubble that caused so much darkness in our family. Just the attempt, just holding the needle itself is already so painful. Because it's like holding a sizzling hot needle. You can't pick it up. And even if you try, you burn. You burn your skin, you burn yourself. But it's like burning yourself for the sake of popping the bubble. And that's what's happening to me. And I'm holding that needle because I don't want to, let's say, even if I will get pregnant, or if I will have children, or maybe if I won't even have children in the future, it doesn't mean like I will be that kind of adult who will display all my insecurities to a kid, and then the kid will kind of like, what's going on with her? What's going on with auntie? I don't want to be the kind of auntie who will just, lash out and act like a kid, like a kid in an adult's body. And because of that, it's like I needed this walk. I needed to go out and really remind myself that that part that I wrote today, or that part that I wrote in the past few days, is not me. And even if it was me, it's not me anymore. Okay. And right now it's like just walking around here nearby and like have a look around the beautiful view that I'm in. And this is where, like, this is owned by Annie Sophia Mutter, the great violinist, one of Germany's best. So just passing by here, like I call her building, like I call this building like a candy lollipop candy castle or something like that. And like every time I pass here, it's like reminding me of childhood somehow. And for most adults today, it's really like going back to the childhood is terrifying, because who would like to go back to childhood when everything was just painful? When my childhood is just painful, why should I go back? The thing is, according to Rizal, if you don't like to go back, to look back to where you came from, you will never find wherever you want to go. So the answer lies, if you're searching for some meaning in your life and purpose, there's no other way except going back to the painful past that you're trying to avoid, except going back to the old times that you try not to discuss because it's just so painful and it's terrifying. Even to some people, it's like the kind of past that they want to forget and bury forever. But the thing is, if we just keep on forgetting where... Hello, Alfred! Alles gut? My friend. Hello, my friend. Hello. Say hi to my followers. Hello.
Hallo. Geh je spazieren?
Ja.
Und Kamera?
Mit YouTube.
YouTube, alles klar?
Ja, gut. Ciao. Schönen Tag noch, schönes Wochenende.
Wünsche ich auch. Ja.
Tschüss. So that was Alfred, my friend postman. So, anyway. You see, I mean, there's so many things to smile about in life. There's so many, like in Deutschland, you feel like Germany is just so, but if you try to see and look around and just feel the environment you're in, just immerse yourself around the people and the locals here, it's actually like not the bad thing. It's actually like you make people smile. Just your existence make people smile, and that's already a proof for me that I'm in the right track. It's a proof for me that I can be that person who can turn melancholy into something inspiring, and to the point like people just see your glow. People just see how happy you are, just like that, like meeting a friend on the street. How like what chances? How really? I haven't. It's like we haven't seen each other for months, and now we see each other here, and I really say hi, and now I introduce to you. I mean, it's so cool, you know. So there's so many things to smile about in life. Instead of just lurking, swallowing all this bitter pain inside. And I think that I am so grateful for all the shadow work, for myself, for taking the needle, the sizzling hot needle, to finally, to finally pop the bubble. It's burning. It was burning me. It was painful. And what you're witnessing now is like you're seeing the third year of it. Third year of the shadow work. So for sure, if you're like want to start it and want to give it a go, let's do this shadow work thing. For sure, it will not be. Oh, should we go? So it will be like. What should I say? It will look different on you. Okay, it will look different on you where, like, it will be painful, lots of crying, lots of release that needs to get out, lots of, I don't know, like lots of things that you need to release, pure. And it doesn't even mean like it should be 6 months. It could be 1 year, it could be 2 years for you. But what I'm trying to say is, you become the kind of person that you don't imagine ever that you will become. The moment you choose to be courageous enough to muster all the courage that you have to give back that good energy that you transmute from the pain that you have in your life. So it's like I wouldn't be smiling to Alfred like that. I wouldn't be smiling all around. I wouldn't be confident telling you my story, my book, if I haven't done that. If I haven't done the work within myself to be really like just be myself and be comfortable with myself, be comfortable with who I am. And to the point like I'm in the position where I'm comfortable talking to you. Whatever it is and however it is for me. Like feeling wise. Because all my life I've been using my brain. Like all my life I've been using my brain to do things, like to decide things for me. I've been using my brain a lot, and it's like it's time for me to use my soul, to use my heart to lead the way this time, and see wherever it could go, however it could go, and what the results could be, because this is unknown. Okay, this is unknown. I never tried to allow my heart and soul to speak and do something for me and show what it can and show what it means actually to live like that. So I don't know if this is something that resonates with you today, but this is like I just want to share my life as a person and as a writer, as an author, and see if you can take some nuggets of wisdom that I'm just being me, and I'm just sharing things with you because I just like to share things with you because you're my friend. So I don't know if this resonates with you, or if you like to support me, you can see the links below in the description. And if you like to share your thoughts and feelings about what I've been talking about in the last few minutes, leave them in the comment section below, and see you in the next one. Love you so much, and see you in the next one. Cheers.